Welcome to the Roy Anthony and every Tuesday and every Thursday. Y'all tap in.
Is this thing on?
Welcome to the Roy Anthony and every Tuesday and every Thursday. Y'all tap in.
Is this thing on? Can you hear me?
Roy
Is
Anthony
anybody out
Show
there?
is the spot to be, baby.
Hey, tune in.
It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the homie Big Hank and Cynthia. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the co-host Big Hank and Cynthia. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. Everybody tune in, you dig it? It's funny as hell, my dude. It's where we can kick every Tuesday.
Everything is going
every
down.
Thursday.
They about to do the most. It ain't a confrontation, it's a conversation, homie. Yo, on the weekends, the Roy Anthony
every
Show.
Tuesday.
It's during the week, homie. The Roy
every
Anthony
Thursday.
Show. What you listening to? The Roy Anthony Show. Come on and get a
Tap in.
before we gotta
Tap
go.
in.
What you listening to? The Roy Anthony
every
Show.
Tuesday.
Come on and kick it with us. The Roy Anthony
every
Show.
Thursday.
It's going down, homeboy.
Good.
Welcome to the Roy Anthony and every Tuesday and every Thursday.
What it do? I'm sorry,
This
trying
thing
to
on?
take it on off.
Can you hear me?
Oh, what it do? What it do? What it do?
Well, good morning.
My Roy
Yeah.
Anthony. What's up with my good morning? Cynthia Joy's in the house. What it do?
I'm on time today.
Yeah, I see. I was waiting for you to say, "Hey, what's up there, sugar dumpling lips, cinnamon toast face?"
No, I got thrown off with the intro. I hit me. I was about to do it, but whatever.
Yeah. What
But I ain't
up
gonna
with
leave
you?
you.
How you doing?
Let me hit you with the flavor. How you doing, Sugarfoot?
Yeah. There it is. Yeah. I was looking at her. I was looking at Cynthia Joy in the background. She wasn't even on the screen yet. She was just smiling like she is now. She was teasing and you had me smiling. I said, hey. And
That's how you gotta
look,
feel.
everyone, I'm Roy Anthony. This is one of my co-stars, Cynthia Joy. Big Hank will be popping in any second. We represent the WO platform, which was a platform created to bring awareness of how our veterans, active and retired, commit suicide on a daily basis. And we pride ourselves on tackling conversations of subjects, having conversations on subjects that some people may find inadequate or hard to discuss. And what we do is we know that suicide is based off of depression. And sometimes people feel isolated and inadequate in their own lives. And so we pride ourselves in trying to tackle every subject that somebody else may say, wow, I know exactly what they're going, that's what I'm going through. And they can relate. And the WO platform was created by Richie King, aka Redneck Pimp. That's a comedy stage name, along with the co-creator Goose. These are all veterans. Myself, I'm not a veteran, but I always honor our veterans. For years in my stand-up comedy, I've done a lot for the veterans to show my appreciation for them. And a lot of my family members have served in wars. To my understanding, our family goes back to 1661 with the Macon Revolution all the way throughout the American Revolution, seriously. We even had ties, they said, to a lot of people don't know who oh my goodness, I can't believe that. The first man to die in the Revolutionary War. Wow, there's so much stuff in my history. We're taught that, but anyway, I'd like to honor the veterans. So Richie Redneck Pimp, co-creator, along with the co-creator Goose, along with our social producer Blue Phoenix and Ethan Daly, who make sure that everything runs properly, along with our sponsor Matthew Brooks, who pays and makes sure this is be occurring. And then we have our good neighbors, BV Nation, the Backwood Veterans based out of Oregon, along with our BV Nation, the VRS, Veteran Radio Syndicate, that's based out of the Ohio area, along with the Long Beach All Stars, which is made up of veterans too, which is based out of Long Beach, along with the affiliated cities of Linwood and Compton and other little cities. But if you named them, people are like, I don't know. The people know Compton, people know Long Beach, Linwood. If I told them Paramount, Downey, they'd be like, what? What's that? Matter of fact, this Thursday we have a special guest. One of my good friends, he's coming back on. He was running for mayor, and now he's running for one of the leads city councils. That's William Rodriguez Morrison, one of my brothers. Even though but I don't go by race. I say brothers, but he's a Latino. But he's going to be a special guest in Thursday of some of the things that's going on, especially in the state of California. And he's a retired military, and he's an active security. He's one of the best security guards or security services in the especially the West Coast. His clients be Justin Bieber, Paris Hilton, the main singers. Matter of fact, his detail was Dr. Dre and Snoop doing the halftime, the NFL Super Bowl halftime show. He had to keep them up for like 3 weeks because they practice about 3 to 4 weeks. Our other co-stars in the house. We had Big Hank to the house. What's up with you, Big Hank? His camera ain't on yet. He must be in one of them isolated areas. What's up, Big Hank? He ain't there yet. When I see him come up in the background, then I'll bring him back in. So now, the subject today is I've been paying attention for about a year. And last week, our subject for Tuesday and Thursday is we play the game.
Right.
Either you love it or hate it. And what I noticed Thursday in the comments section, a lot of our viewers started playing along with us, right? Saying what they love and what they hate. And what I noticed is that a lot of them hated, division in our country, the government situation, right? Yeah. So I was watching this show, and it was talking about people that are woke. Okay. And if you notice on the front of our show, the cover, it was definition of what woke is. I'll bring it up on my phone because I didn't have, because I got a video. Okay. And what is it's about really where white people are aware of the travesties, especially to their neighbors as black, the black neighbors, and what they've been through.
I don't know. To my understanding, woke is just you in any race being aware of prejudice and discrimination that's happening against African American people. So I don't think it's just limited. You know what I mean? Like it's
what they've been saying is like you got some of the politicians, which is saying, "Oh, you woke" and stuff. They've been saying it a lot in the Senate and stuff like this is a bad thing to be aware. Now, woke is definized as is an adjective derived from African American vernacular English, AAVE, meaning alert to racial prejudice and discrimination. But what I was finding is that I was seeing our neighbors, our white neighbors being accused of this, like it was wrong to be aware of this. Literally, I see Big Hank back, I'm trying to see if he's coming in. There's Big Hank there. We can't see you or hear you. Let me fix it. Wait a minute, he just downloaded it again. I wanted to wait till he came in before I showed this video, but let me
Let's
let me
talk
just
about it for a minute. We can just talk about it for a
yeah,
minute, give it some time.
yeah. Okay, now like you said a point earlier. You said, well, blacks and all races and all that, and I said yes, but I've never seen us in the public on saying accusing like folks someone to be woke like it's a bad thing.
Well, we wouldn't have to really accuse people of being woke because we would appreciate them being woke because the fact that they'll see us and the things we've been through. So it wouldn't be us seeing it like that because we appreciate it, but people who don't appreciate it is like, oh, you woke now. So it's like it's a problem when it shouldn't really be a problem because nothing should be wrong with people understanding that discrimination and racial just problems is a real thing. Like to be woke is it's empowering to know that the things that we were taught in our history isn't facts. And there is so much more for us to learn underneath all of that if we just go search it out for ourselves. You know what I mean? So nothing is wrong with being woke, but you got to want to be woke and you got to be accepting of being woke because you got to want the education.
They took me all the way out.
Hey, Dean. I know. I'm so glad I know how to talk.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing you. I'm trying to be where, and Hank's been trying to get in, and they don't, And
you're talking about woke. You listen.
Yeah, because see, what I've been seeing is when you make someone feel like, oh, because what I've been seeing is where politicians is stating, like, okay, I heard Governor DeSantis down there in Florida. And one of the things that he has stated is that they don't like to talk about the CRT, critical race theories. So they're even proposing to take out of the schools stuff like teaching about Dr. Martin Luther King and his push for civil rights. Frederick Douglass, him being an abolitionist and a lobbyist to Abraham Lincoln to free the slaves.
I mean, but let's be clear. They took the Bible out of schools. So what makes you think is any different than them want to take that out of schools? Because it goes against what they want kids to learn and know. So that's why it's up to parents to be the first teachers and to educate themselves and recognize you are not woke. We were taught things that come from a racial jail cell, you can say. And so it's up to us to step out of that. And we can't bring our kids out of it if we don't bring ourselves out of it. That's why we must wake up to know that everything we was taught is not what facts are. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But see, and that's the thing, like, okay, here it is. When I hear someone talk about, when we just gave the definition about racism and inequality, and then I see our neighbors saying what they loved and what they hated, because we all seem to agree that we hate division.
Right.
Now, only way we know of each other is to know each other.
Correct.
We like when I meet with Dean, he may share a story with me from his past, something he, I'm saying, we be having a conversation. Man, bro, I remember when this happened. Then I'll be like, yeah, I remember when this happened. Now,
yeah, but y'all both was open to that. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying. Now, here's a person who all of a sudden they feel like, I don't know what's going on with Big Hank's screen.
There you go, bro.
There he is.
Man.
They just won't
I
let
think
you
it's the subject that we on, Big Hank. What's the subject we talking about?
What's cracking? What's up, Cynthia? How you doing, sis?
Pretty good, yourself?
I'm hanging in there, man. Hanging in there.
Good.
Man, we kept trying to bring you in. They even flipped me out because the subject is about
I know. Quit messing with Big Hank, man. He get you kicked out of everything, man. He always get you kicked out.
Hey, man, look here. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil.
Fear none,
I'm
none.
going with Big Hank because they shut me out too. Cynthia was holding it down. They kicked me out.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And so what we're talking about is when people's accusing, my white neighbors is accusing other white neighbors of being woke, like that's a bad thing. When woke means being aware of racism and discrimination and thing.
Being woke on everything. I ain't sleep.
Yeah,
I ain't walking around in sleep. That's what I'm letting you know. Yeah. Yes, sir.
And then I noticed, I listened to the Senate. I watched the Senate. I watched certain things that people wouldn't think that I would watch, especially like Sunday mornings at 8 or 9. They have these public things and stuff, displays. And I kept asking myself, one day I kept, if we don't take the words to find out what they mean. Now, sometimes I may not pronounce a word correctly, but I'm searching the definition of what a word is. Now, when we heard oligarchs, that was happening up in Russia. We found those are rich Russian guys who has influence to the government with Putin and them over in Russia.
And they call oligarchs. They call oligarchs.
Oligarchs. They are the ones that we been seizing their assets for, so they can't get their money and stuff, right? Yeah. So CRT kept popping up. CRT. And I kept saying, what's the CRT? And there was this debate, and it was a council of white folks, and they kept talking about taking CRTs out of, let's not talk about it, and taking it out to school. So I kept saying, what's the CRT about, right? Mm-hmm. And I found that CRT meant critical race theories. Mm-hmm. Like it's a theory, it's just a theory that
okay, well that's a theory.
Got him again, got him again.
That's a theory. Well, then in light of that, then it sounds like they don't want us to be woke, but we got to talk about how important it is to be woke. This shit is critical.
Got him, man. Got him.
Okay.
Go ahead. I bet you mind somebody this time. I bet you gonna mind somebody.
Hold up, I'm gonna come back here again.
You ain't even on here now and talking. You're not even on here, but you still talking right now. You ain't even on here. They like, man, we gotta get this nigga out of here.
Oh, y'all gonna make me cry this morning.
Got him. Wore him out. Right when he was getting ready to hit it, chopped him off.
These neighbors. I'm like, about these neighbors or this woke shit.
The message will get through. If I drop the flag, y'all got my back. If they drop me, you pick up that flag and you keep moving, y'all.
I see they got your arm twisted behind your back right now. Talking about, you better not say that. You better not say
that. Man, they say it again. Because every time I'm like, okay, hey, it's a trip. Why can't blacks talk about the CRT and government? Why I can't say why my neighbors should be woke?
Oh man,
they don't even want me to show this video. I have a video set up. I think my mom is telling me leave that alone. Don't even show it. Because I had a video where the white folks. I think I better
why you can.
Yeah, I better why I can stay in and get this out because I have video facts. And what y'all don't know, y'all notice that sometimes I try to play videos and stuff and everything.
The Archie Bunker video.
Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to. So I thought it was my services. So I got strong bars. It don't give me no reason why I'm kicked out. if I was talking about negativity to my neighborhood,
oh yeah,
we have all types of views.
Oh
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Have some of the lyrics from the songs and pimping hoes and slamming doors on Cadillacs and all that.
Cadillac doors.
Me and you,
slamming Cadillac doors.
cousin too. Rolling down the strip on Vols, getting out, slamming Cadillac doors. See, it ain't going off. It ain't going off.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as I was talking about
CRT.
This is when I said another letter. See,
I did that just to show.
Oh, look, you better not say another letter.
Man, sheesh. I was gonna say that's it, man. I'm gone. I ain't gonna mess with you.
I'm gone.
I'm out of here, man. They ain't finna get me. They ain't finna come knock on my door. They gonna come knock on my door, man.
I don't know what the CRT is.
Because people are crazy enough.
Yeah.
What's the trip is that politics is a suggestion of what you want. I was listening to Republicans calling people Democrats, like they're the enemy. We're United States of Americans.
Yeah.
There is no enemies amongst us. Stop treating each other like that.
Yeah.
Us blacks gone through the history. What you mean you want to cut out the critical race theories when we've been fighting wars since 1661 through the Maker Revolution? Now you want to ease us out because it fits your agenda because you want this and that. You want to have a job. Nobody gonna lose their positions. They prey on the people who seeing their, look, I'm going to the basketball tournaments with my little nephews. I'm going there, right? They play for Mocan, which is ranked #1 in the nation. Kids, right? Do you know how many mixed kids I see? For real. All the mixed kids. Matter of fact, I was sitting there by what's his name? Eric Gordon, the 8 times Cy Young Award winner for baseball. Oh. Multi-rich. I'm sitting there with his son playing with my nephew, my little nephew. This is down to earth for real. Wearing sweatpants that's too short with no socks and stuff like that, worth 150 mil. Here I ain't worth $25.80, and I got on some nice jeans.
But you got some socks on with your sweatpants and your shoes, though.
I ain't got no sweatpants because unless I'm playing some sports, I'm going with some jeans.
But I would say this too: if I did have 150 million, and I say one morning, you know what, man, I don't even feel like wearing no socks with these sweatpants today. I can do that. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that.
They going to Walmart shop and see blacks. Like I was saying this. Now this is being woke. This is blacks being woke to each other.
Yeah.
I have bought 4 rap albums in my whole life.
Yeah.
I tell rappers, no blacks have made rappers rich. Only white neighbors have made rappers rich. I can tell you the 4 albums in my whole life that I bought.
Mm-hmm.
I bought E40s in a major way back when it came out, 96.
Mm-hmm.
I bought Notorious B.I.G. Ready to Die.
Mm-hmm.
I bought Dr. Dre's 2001. And only why I bought Most Def with the Big Booty song on there is because this lady liked it. Look, he just said this because you know what I'm about to say.
I'm white and I brought more rap albums than you.
You have, Dean. Look, one of my white friends would have all the rap albums, and I would give them, when cassette tapes was out, I would give them a blank cassette. Like, give me a dub of that. I remember when Dr. Dre's 2001 came on. I'm in Long Beach. There was a line waiting for the album to drop. And it was a real black person standing in that line all night long waiting for the album.
No, we didn't do that. You didn't buy All Eyes on Me?
No, I sure didn't. I got it done.
I bought that too. I bought that. I bought a whole lot of albums.
You better than me.
I definitely bought more than 4 for sure, but I ain't buy a lot. Was real life.
But blacks make Gucci rich.
Oh yeah. Oh, they gonna bootleg it. Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, we make clothes fashion guys who don't like us rich. Timberland.
That's men. Men do that because I don't do that.
Well, I'm just saying is there's some women wearing Gucci. You go down to
that is
Memphis
true
and all
though.
that.
In
They
our
be even
community,
in their
with expensive
vocabulary.
Jordans.
They be using Gucci in their vocabulary. I'm Gucci.
But even to say that too though, they ain't making nobody rich either. We ain't got that kind of bread where we can make somebody rich. We ain't got that kind
That's
of bread.
what I'm saying. And so then, so are we being woke? You know, what's being awoke is when you are bringing up certain scenarios. Like when the movie Malcolm X came out. You remember that movie when Malcolm X came out? Denzel Washington.
Excellent movie, man.
Everybody was wearing Malcolm X sweaters and everything. The only way you can get it from was the Asian swap meet.
Huh.
I didn't go to a black spot and got an African. They had the African chains, medallions, and everybody. You had Spike Lee doing the movies, Do the Right Thing, but you had to go to the Asian swap meet to get the Do the Right Thing gear.
It's crazy.
Now, I did go buy FUBU because they said Forrest buy us, but now I see the dude on Shark Tanks figure it out. I'm like, oh, you had a marketing ploy on the blacks. Because Forrest buy us didn't do nothing for us.
Sure did.
But I bought a lot of us.
That's facts. I did too.
I bought some Carl Kanai. I didn't like that. I didn't like the FUBU colors. The FUBU colors was a little off to me. Yeah, I didn't like all that.
I had one of their football like jerseys with the off number or something like that. But it was kind of weird because it was too open, like a net shirt, and I'm not into that.
Yeah, they had a lot of yellows and greens and all that. I didn't do all that yellow and green. I don't do all that.
I'm a basic shade color person myself. My favorite colors is blue and black.
Give me some blue, man. Give me some blue.
Wear a little gray or something like that. But for me to come out with yellow clothes and all that ain't happening. Nah.
And I'm gonna be matching with all my shit gonna match what I got on.
See, you waking some people up and hang about matching clothes.
Gotta match. My shit gotta match.
Yeah. I remember being teased about not matching one time when I was a kid. I know. They said, well, boy got on his summer clothes. Some of this, some of that.
Hey, you remember when creases was popping? If you had no crease in your pants, it was a problem.
Yeah. My mother still, if I say, hey, I'm gonna have a nice show, because my mother, she can iron for real. She iron better than the cleaners. See, people don't know how to iron like that, where you had the crease and it stops right before it gets up your thigh. You know what I'm saying? My mother could cuff pants and don't even have a seam. You can use a safety pin and iron it up so well. Had that cuff going in the inside, not on the outside. It's on the inside. And it's like tater right to your shoe. For real. Man, as I got older, she let it down.
My grandmother worked at the cleaners, man. She used to iron our boxers and everything, man. Everything.
Not like boxers.
My grandmother used to work at the cleaners. Yeah. Everything. Iron, priest.
You still like that to this day?
I don't iron my underwear, but I iron everything. I was about to say, I don't iron my underwear, but I iron everything.
I can see Big Hank be holding up his boxes and got a crease in it. Like,
no, I don't do that, bro. I don't do that.
I know that's right, bro. He said,
what about melting fish lines in your creases? I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
Put us on game. That's different.
I remember I didn't have no iron, and I need to crease myself, so I put a little water and sprinkle it, lay it under my mattress. And
that too.
When I got up in the morning.
That's that county jail lick, man. That's that county jail, man.
Hey, man, waking them up about it.
That's that county jail lick.
Hey, you fold your shirt the way you want it, you lay it under your mattress too. You have a nice fit like a bug. For real. And so, but see, this is waking people up. What's woke? Why can't my white neighbors be woke when I seen all the love it, hate it answers where they hate separation? What causes us to have separation from our neighbors? I ain't never gonna say my life is better than this person's life. I understood when they said the slogan Black Lives Matter, but I didn't participate in it like it's a corporation because you could see that coming. You know, it's like the black
It
churches.
makes your
Read
creases
it
super
all the
sharp
month.
and permanent.
Read it out
Okay.
loud, Cynthia. I couldn't hear you.
It makes your creases super sharp and permanent.
Oh, that part.
That's what's up.
Oh, okay. See, they military because
It's an
it
old
says
uniform trick. Okay.
Okay, that's what's up.
Good
being
looking,
neat.
Dean.
We agree in being neat.
What's
Somehow,
up?
generations. Sometimes I had jeans where the hem done came out because I'm so busy walking on the heel of them and stuff. But when I'm going somewhere decent, I didn't wear those jeans.
Yeah.
I wanted to be neat. Sometimes when I'm around the house, I'm scrappy doing it.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do at the house. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what you're supposed to do.
For real.
Got your floppy socks on. They don't stay up all the way, but they keep your feet warm when it's cold.
Mhm.
That part. Got
Yeah.
corduroy slippers that for some
Come on,
reason I
man.
can't have the slip on ones. I gotta have the ones that go over the heel, but I step on the heel so
On
they
the heel. That's right. That's right. That's right.
sometimes I need to dip over to 7-Eleven. I might
Flip
cruise
that, flip
way.
that, flip the back of the heel up on your thing, so you
Yeah,
don't look like you've been out and
exactly.
sliding around the house.
You feel me? And that's why we have that in common. We been woke. Like what I was saying this plastic bags. Now it's a strip. Well, I'm gonna be honest. So when I'm in Kansas City, they give you a plastic bag abundantly. But in California,
You got to pay for your
you
plastic
gotta
bag.
pay for the bags, which was supposed to be about awareness of bags getting caught up in the dolphins and pelicans' mouths and stuff like that. So I guess the state of California is telling me that 25 cents prevents this from happening. They got somebody to pull the plastic bag out the porpoise mouth. Give me that bag. You shouldn't swallow that. Go ahead, Cynthia.
What? I don't care what color your skin is or what color your hair is. I judge you by the content of your character. If you're a good person to me, I'm gonna be a good person to you. What you
Dean is
say?
woke. Dean is considered woke.
I don't even
And
consider that woke. I consider that a good person.
you
Just
know,
right
Dean
is
said,
right and wrong is wrong.
we
I think we
do.
keep putting all these names on stuff, and everybody wanna.
That's my thing.
That's another way of segregation. Stop putting all these names and
I'm
labeling
being
everything.
honest though.
It just is what it is. You know what I'm
Former
saying?
President Trump, which I don't understand why he's running again. You had your
You need to
spin.
sit down somewhere.
We're not doing this again, bro. You had your run.
He said, I don't know why he's running again. I can't
You
understand.
had your
Look,
run.
that was so honest in his heart. He felt that. What the
I
hell
don't
is he
understand.
talking about?
Yeah.
He had
I'm
your
not
turn.
knocking him. You had your run. You got other things to be focused about.
You
Man,
need to be.
First, you only got a
money
few
and
good
stuff.
years left.
Yeah,
You
I
need
did
to
see
be.
that lady he paid hush money to, and I'm like, wow.
He called her horse face. What's her name? He called her. I forgot what he called her. Her name, horse face.
Talking about the senator. You talking about the lady who accused him? I
Yeah.
looked at that lady compared to his wife.
He
And
called
what you find out when you was
And
looking.
she'll be mad at me because if I go to meet her eye to eye, but my eyes will keep drifting down because she got some big old titties.
He called the lady horse face something. Her first name, I
Yeah.
forgot whatever
She
it is.
look like a horse face to me.
No, she ain't got no horse face, but that's
Got
what he
no
be
horse
trying
face.
to. That's that fake news he be throwing out all the time.
He
That's
kinda
fake
said,
news.
like, I didn't like her. I looked at that
Yeah.
lady like, you did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
You liked her.
Don't you like her?
She ain't my
remember when he-
favorite, but I was like, hey.
Remember when he was on the flight with dude? He was talking about how he grabbed him by the coochie. I just grabbed him by the coochie. Yeah. He said he grabbed him by the. That's what he did. The whole thing.
Thing that throw me. You talking about divided? Man, I'm like, okay, isn't that out of bounds? Can you say that? And then women really love.
And still win the election.
Yeah. Like they had the
He
front of the stage, like grab me.
Right?
Grab
That's
me.
crazy.
They all
Yeah.
up there on the stage with some older ladies.
President, grab my coochie.
Yeah, come on, grab me.
Yeah.
Grab mine.
That logo. That should be the logo with a bunch of signs of grab.
Yeah, grab mine.
But he run again. He was in a part of Texas that They said they see all money from the last time you ran. I'm not making this up.
He'll never pay nobody, man. He'll pay nobody.
They be like, man, you know, that's man. How you gonna be a billionaire and got a reputation for not paying?
Don't pay nobody. He'll never pay nobody.
It's not that bad, man. Hey, man, they got this. Let me tell you what Florida did. They got all these immigrants to come out and help clean up the hurricane and told them, get out of our state. You're illegal. For real. Shipped them up there to Washington, D.C., didn't pay them for nothing. See, these, you know, I've been down to Florida, right? The only thing I don't, you know, kind of like, because I don't like the dictatorship type of stuff that DeSantis does. Somebody tried to call me one day to say the name correctly, and I said, yeah, that I'm saying that way I want to say it.
I'm saying that the way I want to say it.
Yeah, DeSantis. You know, if that's wrong or right, because between him and Tucker Carlson, or Carson Tucker, whatever his name is, I call them out. Because the fact is that how do you want to run a country when in your city, in your state, you talk division? This is the thing with me. I don't care. And you know what, the ones who is hiding behind why these guys can stay into this, because no one wants to speak out because they are being threatened as being a woke.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, we have to accept somebody wakes up and, oh, I'm woke about my sexuality. So I need freedom. I need the same rights as everyone else. But when we call it out, oh, see, you're a hater on me. You're a racist.
You know, that's a whole nother conversation, because I ain't gonna even lie. Although I'm not homophobic, I'm still slightly irritated because I feel like they're forcing things on these children that's not natural. At the end of the day, we got to go with what's natural. And the only way somebody can make a baby is with a man and a woman. I'm not mad at you do what you do, but to just blatantly put it out there as if this is a normal thing. We can't make babies this way. Let's stop doing like. I'm irritated. Like, I love people. We're doing too much.
You know why I'm laughing? Because in San Francisco, they've been having a wonder why there's a shortage of children.
Duh.
You petty as hell.
Literally. They would like to.
You know, that's a real life
the
thing.
The classrooms are empty.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm the same way. Look, we shout it. Duh.
Yeah, duh, man. She, Louise.
Two men can't have a baby.
And in another 50 years, it ain't gonna be no classes. They're gonna be like, man, ain't nobody in the class.
Yeah.
Just everybody gonna be going to the labor. I mean, to the laboratories to get, you know,
you're gonna be in the class
or whatever.
Sixth graders. They're gonna all be in one class.
All of them gonna be in the same class. only 6 of us.
Yeah, let's make people up about that. Why is San Francisco short on kids? Notice the eerie silence.
Yeah, but we sure don't know. We know why, but shit,
we know why. But I'm not at the privilege to be able to say so.
I'm not at the privilege to be. See, that's that bullshit.
Yeah, I'm learning. I'm politically. I'm saying it politically correct. I'm not the privilege to say so.
Yeah, you're not at the privilege.
I don't have the privilege to say so. Why there's a shortage of kids in San Francisco?
Oh. Yeah.
Why is black people still living in Florida when you don't even really don't exist?
So damn stupid.
You don't exist down there. Not with that governor. Our governors recognize blacks. He talking about reparations.
Man, you know they talking about. I heard they already talking about reparations in San Francisco. I heard they already talking about giving it to them.
Yes, but not that governor down in Florida. You don't exist. And then somebody said, I found this out for real, that California was a slave state too until 1850 when they wanted to get some type of government function, and they applied to be a free state in 1850. I was like, what? But that's by reparations, but not down in Florida. They're talking about we don't exist.
What they say we wasn't never there.
We wasn't there. We wasn't there. Revolutionary War. We wasn't there in none of that.
Yeah.
It was just people. For real.
Okay.
Okay.
Governor DeSantis invite me over, and I'll be like, well, how am I gonna come to your house if I don't exist? And they got all the places that people say down. You got Mar-a-Lago, that's down there. They have classified documents. You can sit on the toilet and breed nuclear weaponry and aliens and stuff like that. Who really killed the Black Panther Party? For real. Because that's when J. Edgar Hoover was over the CIA and the FBI. That man had more power than the president of the United States.
That's who did it.
Oh, Miss Leonie Wake just came in. Hold up. This has been so good to them. She came up. She's like, let me pop in here. What's up with you, Miss Leonie Wake?
Y'all so funny.
What's up, Sugarfoot?
She like, don't quench the spirit. Don't fight the spirit. You come on in and you let the Lord move you the way you.
What's up, Leonie?
Hello, beautiful and sexy people.
What's happening?
Ow.
Oh.
No.
You got something you had to say. You was hearing something, was getting it. Did she stick?
Where you at?
You got stuff. Well, when she comes back in and stuff, when she let us know when you get back in. When I see her moving around in the background. Oh, wait a minute, she's back. Oh, I thought she was.
Let us know when the IRS let you back in.
Yeah, let us know, because they like, we got Leonie Waits up in here now. It's really
FBI.
See, if we don't see, and you know why they take advantage of this? I heard in the word, they accused Jesus of being the leader of the demons because he was casting the demons out of people. And he said, how can a kingdom stand being divided? I'm casting them out. How can I be working with them if I'm casting them out?
Right.
How can we, wait a minute, Miss Leonie's back. Let's see. What's up, Miss Leonie? Uh-oh, she's sticking some more. Wherever she's at, they're giving her a hard time. If you know how they get to us, because they know we're not united, especially against blacks. We're divided in our own households. That's why they can get stuff over like that. All them blacks down there in Florida and Haitians and stuff that's working down there. I went down there. Every time I went to talk to a black person, they had an accent. It's like, oh, where are you from, Nick? You know, they Haitians and for real and stuff, but they have accents. But we don't exist down there. And so DeSantis called out some people. I noticed that Tucker Carlson won't have blacks on there unless it's someone who fits his agenda. Like Candace Owens. I'm glad that you like to speak up on stuff, but it seems like you shoot blacks down a lot, or you'll find an isolated black. Only person I've seen her really like is Kanye West. And now he's woke because he apologized to the Jewish community. I have realized what I've done when that money started going down. Yes, because it's not necessary to talk about something. You feel me? Take your money and help what you can. Yeah. Now, when your pockets is going down deep, people calling you out, you know there's a problem. When we got Miss Leonie Way, she's in now.
I'm sorry. I was trying to do all kinds of stuff, maneuvering around. I said, if I get off my cell phone, I can probably do better on my iPad.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, you got some nice hair you got going on.
Oh my goodness. All right. So go ahead and finish preaching.
See,
Go ahead, Leone.
see, the
What's
thing
hey?
is that, and this is the thing, and I'm glad you said that, Miss Leone, wait, because we're talking about the truth.
Yeah.
See, in the church, I'm so tired of hearing about David and Goliath, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. All that, because what it is, I'm not saying I'm tired of hearing that. I'm saying preaching, because all that does is teaches us that the personality of God, and He'll do it for me just like He did it for David, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, Daniel, Isaiah. He's going to do it for me. It didn't change. It didn't stop once Old Testament ended. But all of a sudden, we sugarcoating it.
Well, see, you know why they're sugarcoating it?
You
Because you didn't get the Meshach and Abednego. You didn't get it. So they can't keep saying it that way. So they have to turn it around and say, okay, let me reach everyone. And the way I can reach everyone by changing the dynamics and
Man, these
bringing it
people are
down to
talking to the
layman
same.
terms.
These people talk to the same.
So they're jumping
Jesus
off the
said the
Bible.
good shepherd leaves the 99 to find the one. You can't keep saying the same plan. The revolution will not be televised, not through the church. It won't, because it's been 100 years and we still broke.
You still broke, you say?
Yeah, still broke.
Okay, let me tell you why you still broke.
Tithe givers. Look, I'm working with some developers right now in Los Angeles. I'm being honest. He said there's 5 major black churches that owns a lot of property, and they won't give an inch in the helping with the homeless situation.
Really? So you're not saying all churches. You're saying some.
No,
churches.
I'm not saying all churches.
Because
I'm saying
you also got companies, corporations that won't give to the churches.
Yes,
so
and
they
you know
started
what?
out
I
giving,
called them out, but I start with the ones that I'm aware with. I can't go meet with Jeff Bezos and all that, but I seen that brother stand up against Jeff Bezos and won union rights for Amazon workers, and he was dressed up in hip hop and everything.
Right.
And he
It doesn't
made
matter
more
how you
moves.
dress.
He made more moves than I've seen these guys with a 3-piece polyester suits on. I've seen Big Hank wearing a suit now. Y'all seen Big Hank with this sweater now, but Big Hank wears a suit and he's dignified up there and he keeps it right.
Okay.
He is the true example. And the way they treat that neighborhood, that's the cleanest neighborhood. I'm not bragging. You go in there, it's the cleanest neighborhood.
What neighborhood is this? Because I came in on the
West Side Long Beach, where St.
okay.
Luke's Holy Baptist Church is.
Okay.
You got the Latino community that has the church attached to it. It's part of the whole community.
Tell me something.
What I'm saying, I'm not saying all. Don't get me wrong. I'm calling out what it is. Because guess what?
How many people give back to their community?
I don't know. I don't have.
I'm talking about just us 4 here. Just us 4 here.
I do.
For community?
Yes. All 3 of us do.
So do we paint? Do we go out and walk, get rid of graffiti? Because I do that. I mean, when I was living in the city of Compton, while I was married, and I went to the council almost every Monday because I said there's a park right here and why is it not clean?
Yes.
So the city of Paramount was up there when I was in there. That man brought his city of Paramount to clean up park in Compton. Yeah. And then Compton came and got mad.
I'm glad you said that, Ms. Leone. You know what I've been doing? There's been a lot of people with lots who have a homeowner with a big old lot of land, and they don't understand that so I'm the one who's been turning on the people that I can help you make salary.
So that means it's me.
I can make you help you make extra salary on your property. Los Angeles is pushing ADUs, which is accessory dwelling units. Some people say, well, I don't have the money to do this. I've been sitting up here doing pro bono work, getting people's their tract plans and their parcel maps so they can take it to the finance company with an idea of how they can make income off of their land, where you can increase, because the push is to make money while you sleep. So if you got a lot and you got a little house in the front with a big old backyard, I can design you where I can put you a duplex ADU, 2 to 3 story duplex now in Los Angeles. I've been getting pro bono work. I pull in the track maps. They send me an address. I got numerous of people now. Your address. You send me your address. You pull up your track map. and get your APN number and everything. Some people like, well, I don't have no money to finance it. Los Angeles and the state of California has the funds to help you finance it, and it brings you back income to your home. I was just telling a lady yesterday, I can increase it where she can get $5,000 extra income a month from renters in her ADUs, which is accessory dwelling units. This is what I've been doing, because I'm supposed to get paid for consultations.
Are you getting paid?
No, I do this for, I just said, I've been giving, this one of the ways I'm being given back. I've been finding people.
My camera went mute, so I didn't see.
Oh yeah, I've been finding people, or some people will turn them on to me. I said, hey, I consultate with them like they are worth billions. And then I'm pulling up their map and track map, dig up all the information, and then send them to an email. For real. So you can make, right now, for real, you can guarantee I can get you a minimum of $5,000 to $6,000 a month by building a duplex on your backyard, and that's the truth.
Wow.
I'm working. I just got a lady down there off of 64th Street, West 64th Street, off of Gay. I got another guy over here off of Vermont. I got another one on Halldale.
Well, yes, I'll give you another number.
Oh, please do. No, let them send it to my way, because
I won't say it on your radio station, but I will do it. I'll give it to you. Yeah. He has a huge backyard.
Okay. Yes. See, anybody
definitely. And it was a dwelling for.
Is he poor?
Parking lot.
Wait a minute, Leon.
It's in Compton. It's in Compton.
People don't be poor in Compton.
No. Yeah. They don't.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Now, I'm just doing this for people who don't have a clue. If they have a clue, I have free consultation. And for real, I've been doing this.
Okay, so you're saying that they have to be
No, I give them free. Since I'm not
saying it. To get it.
I just don't want nobody to take advantage of calling me if you know you got the funds. There's some people whose parents left them a house and they don't know what else to do with it. And I'm showing them how you don't have to live in poverty or live in check to paycheck. You can bring in an additional $4,000 to $5,000 a month to yourself with having rental property. And I'm building it. I'm setting it up. I'm even working with a company that, you don't want a carpentry crew. I work with this company called US Modular, where they actually prefab the homes. Once they get everything designed, they come and take some 2 days to put it, everything fit, all the appliances, all your water running, sewer running, everything. We do it all.
Wow.
It's been a push the past 4 months.
I'm going to give you some numbers.
Yes, please do.
The problem with that is building structures on the unimproved properties will increase your property taxes.
Well, no, that's a myth. Property tax don't have nothing to do with equity on the property. If your property lot is 50 by 100, I'm telling you, listen what I'm saying. Listen, I've been doing this for 20-some years. This is my field now. When it comes to land development, that's my specialty. And
so if I can put,
say for instance,
dwelling on my backyard,
saying, if your property is a 50 by 100.
Okay, wait a minute now.
If your property lot is a 50 by 150 foot lot, the state has never charged you by what's on the lot. That your Liberty property tax is based on the size of your lot. What builds up is the equity that to the bank that you build on that lot. This is where people get it mistaken from. They don't charge you more for it. Now, when you go get their permits, you have to pay the state to get that permit. But once you build it equity to the bank. It doesn't change your land structure unless you bought a lot next door. And of course, you're looking at now $10,000 a year.
Okay. All right. So if you already have the foundation, it's good. Okay. I can see that though. I can see what you're saying. I feel like I want to stick a pin and hey, look like he's about to fall asleep.
I know, that's why I was laughing.
Yeah, that's what we all be laughing. I'll be like, hey, he be listening. He just closing his eyes because he be like,
I ain't sleep. I'm listening to everything y'all talking about.
Yep, he ain't sleep.
Listening to everything y'all talking about.
He go to bed last night.
No, he does that when it's a true story, and he's
going to bed every night about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
It's not a myth here. It's anything over 200 square feet, and your property taxes will increase to show the improvement and increase in property value.
Yes.
But see, he doesn't live in California. Dean lives in a different state. I'm just talking about the state of California. Some
Okay.
states is
So
different because
you
Kansas got
know
low
how
property
state of
taxes, but they
California,
charge, huh?
state of California loves to charge us for everything.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
if
But
we're
they
putting a
got a
new
difference.
development,
But
this is
look, everybody. I would like to keep, and we got to come back Thursday. Leona, you got to come back in Thursday. We have a special guest. We have William Rodriguez Morrison. He is a good friend of mine. He's running for one of the top councils of LA County. We was with him when he was running for mayor, and he's going to be coming in this Thursday. Is there anything you want to end with, Big Hank?
No, I'm good, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
it sure is
What-
good.
What about Miss Cynthia Joy?
Well, as always, it's a pleasure. Don't forget to wear your crown with pride and never stop focusing and grinding for what you want. Always believe in you. And when you're down, ain't nowhere else to go but up.
Okay, and what about you, Miss?
Love it. Well, you know me. Stay healthy, stay strong, and always cover yourself properly.
Yes.
That's it.
And if you need insurance, we done showed that before, but we're gonna go on there because we have to get off. I've been trying to maintain the hour, and we didn't show no commercials because we want. But we will be back in Thursday, everyone. This is March the 28th, 2023. We'll be back. Lord bless us, March the 30th. That's Thursday, and we're gonna have special guests. Get everybody, Miss Leone. I know you have customer stuff. Thank you for showing up, and so she's family. Hey, we out of here. God bless everyone.
Peace out.
Peace.
Welcome to the Roy Anthony and Friends show.
Tuesday and every Thursday.
Y'all
Hey,
tap in.
is this thing on? Can you hear me?
Roy
Is
Anthony
anybody out
show
there?
is the spot to be, baby.
Hey, tune in.